advisor in Washington, yes, I would be saying to all kinds of people, be very, very cautious about your investment because you could be sitting on a disaster.
Any U.S. warplane flying over a Syrian government-controlled area could now be shot down by Russia.
What's going to happen is this is going to continue. Some stocks in America are turning into a bubble. The bubble's going to come, then it's going to collapse. You should be very worried.
The average length of time for a downturn to occur between one downturn and the next is 4 to 7 years. Okay, we'll do the math. The last major downturn we had, 2008, 2009, 4 to 7 years means we're kind of due for one. So long as the hype is believed, they have to participate in it to make the money. The trick is to get out before the reverse begins to happen. And when that happens, when the foreigners or the domestics who begin to get frightened about Mr. Trump not delivering, well, then you could see that kind of withdrawal become a spiral, a self-reinforcing spiral, and then you see the kind of literal collapse that we had, for example, in the last 4 months of 2008, when the stock market just went into a complete tailspin and trillions were lost in a matter of weeks.
U.S. pilots flying over Syria now on the lookout for Russian airplanes or missile threats following the weekend shoot-down by a U.S. Navy FA-18 Super Hornet of a Syrian warplane. This because the Kremlin threatened that any U.S. warplane operating in certain areas of Syria would be considered.
The US decided to send its B-52 bombers to Europe. They went to join NATO drills and to patrol the sea's border in Russia.
NATO was created as a Cold War instrument to fight against the Soviet Union and the so-called Warsaw Pact, neither of which exists now, but NATO still does. This raises the question, why? There is only one answer. Whatever else anyone says, it's an instrument of US foreign policy. The US asks its allies to increase military spending and at the same time says that NATO is not intending to attack anyone. But if you are not attacking anyone, why would you increase military spending?
What's going to happen is this is going to continue. Some stocks in America are turning into a bubble. The bubble's going to come, and it's going to collapse. And you should be very worried. So when is this going to happen? Later this year or next. Later this year or next. Right? Later this year or next. Later this year or next.
November the 4th, people.
And what will trigger it? Well, it's interesting because these things always start where we're not looking. It could be some country we're not watching. It could be also
November the 4th, it's called Civil War. It is what's going to happen. I'm going to say it now because, do you know what, if you call me crazy and lock me up, at least I'll perhaps be safe because I'll be with like-minded people and we'll be spreading love, not hate. I have no idea why I'm talking over this, and half the stuff that I'm saying is not stuff that I've believed all my life. People that know me all my life will know this, so but this is a record because piece by piece we're losing our right to free speech. Those who believe that they aren't already being censored in their own thoughts are too far gone to wake up suddenly. But those of us that have awoken that are woke suddenly, we know. You don't even need to listen to what these people are saying. It doesn't matter. We can't let this happen. We can't let this happen, but we can't let it happen by the way that they want it to play out. Civil war. They want countries to destroy themselves so they don't have to. 2,000 years ago, something happened 2,000 years ago. Something happened 2,000 years ago. It was a reset. Someone reset. This is coming from things that I heard in a video last night that was not showing images, but showing me what is inside us all. That's all I can say.
U.S. officials believe are designed specifically to target U.S. military assets. A new ballistic missile with the range strike the U.S. naval base at Guam, earning it the nickname the Guam Killer.
False flag, but false flag has been twisted so far to not mean what it really means.
And high above, a flyover by China's new
Humanity, civilization didn't react to the first false flag 2,000 years ago. Stop looking at this crap and look around the world. Look at Africa, look at Peru, look at South America countries. Look at those. Why are they attacking? What is going on there? There's civil wars go on. Why? What's being destroyed? What's being hidden? Artifacts. Undeniable proof that our civilization is older than our schooling taught us. Older than our schooling taught us. That alone, how'd you get your head around that? People think I'm crazy. I swear to God, I give you 1 gigabyte. Let's get this into perspectives that people understand. I give you 1 gigabyte of the information that's in my brain, the things that are in my head that I have no idea why I've ended up at, but my path led me here. If I gave you 1 gigabyte of that, it would fry the average mind. And I'm not saying that because I'm greater than anyone else. I'm saying that because I have realised how great we are, humanity, as a conscious, an infinite conscious. If people want to see this, I don't know if this will get out, I don't know how this will get out. I'm going to add this on, and I'm going to add it onto my YouTube channel, Infinite Conscious. And if you want to Google and look it up and watch stuff, I'm going to put stuff on there because I'm going to show how censored what we think is free media, i.e. freedom of speech. Because what am I doing now? I'm talking over a video. You can't see me, you can hear my words. You don't need to see me to hear my words. You don't need to see what's on a screen in front of you to hear what's being said. And if you close your eyes, you will see so much more. To anyone that takes this as preaching, I promise you it's not. Because I'm not forcing anyone to believe anything. I'm not even really telling you what I believe. Because to explain it, 75% of you would switch off and that would be it. So all I can say, to be honest, is we all have access to a fantastic tool that we haven't had before, which I think is the defining tool in what will overthrow. One phrase that has always come, that keeps coming to me, and it's a thought, because is it a thought? I've questioned this. When you hear a thought, because let's be honest, if you think about it, when you think of something, how many people say, that popped in my head? Are they all crazy? We're being tried. They've been reaching out to us for a long time. Again, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to alienate probably a lot of it, but this goes beyond not what we perceive as UFOs and extraterrestrials, but you've got to look not like that. You've got to look at dimensional. We exist in a third dimension. That's proved with science and physics. Proved. Science and physics. We live in a third dimension. You can't deny it. X, Y, and Z axis. Third dimension. So how naive and stupid of us as a civilization is it to think that's the be all and end all? There's no fourth dimension, there's no fifth dimension. Give over, wake up. Harsh as it sounds, with what I've been through, I've experienced compassion, empathy, opposition, and I'm not just talking about what I'm talking about here, I'm talking about my life experiences of people that know me and know what I've been through the last 5 years. In fact, yeah, there's probably very few people, to be honest. People know bits, but there's only a few that but there's only one I think that truly knows, and anyway. You can see what happens. Like I said, I'd love to distribute. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm not preaching. Think of it more like a free documentary. If it interests you and you want to listen to what I'm saying, I'm not telling you have to believe it. I haven't written a book saying this is what you should believe. I'm not the church, I'm not the Catholic Church, I'm not the Muslim faith, I'm not even getting into that because it matters nothing. It matters nothing. We are one race, human race, and as soon as people realise that and accept that, they'll stop fighting each other. They'll stop being divided, because that's all that's happened. That's all that the history of the last 2,000 years has done to us. Divide, compartmentalise. Let's have a look at that word, compartmentalise. It's used a lot in business, isn't it? describes, I don't know, when a company wants to streamline, well, we need to compartmentalise. Yeah, what you mean is you need to look at people, and you mean you need to decide and you need to label. Who gave you the right? Who gave you the right? Did you create me? No. Can you tell me who did? No. Then you cannot tell me what to do. Sorry. Freedom of speech, civil liberties, whatever you want to call these things that people have tried to protect for a long, long time. And I speak as a middle-aged man. You can't see my face, so I don't know. Maybe up to this point, if you don't know me, you've thought I'm some dumb kid. I'm not a dumb kid. I'm a middle-aged man who's lived what is expected of him from life and has lost everything. And I'm not blaming people for that. This has nothing to do with it, but I'm putting it there because people will point to that. Because then people will point to mental health and things like that. Well, I'd like to ask one question. When you see something written, when you see something in front of you in black and white and you see it written down, do you read it out loud? No. You used to as a child, didn't you? But then when you went to school, that stopped and you read it in your head. Okay, so it's okay in one aspect to accept that you can hear voices in your head, but not in another. And that is how I leave it. Thank you.